Yo, what's up, guys? I got another gameplay review coming for you today. This is gonna be another killer game. I'm gonna warn you in advance. I'm an idiot, and I thought it was console play for the first like 3 minutes, and then I realized later that it wasn't. So just don't mind me. I correct myself later on. I'm a moron. But anyway, let's hop in. We'll check it out. It's a pig game, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's hop right in. All right, guys. We got another killer game here. This is Pig on Family Residence. Okay, so this should be interesting. It's also a console again, so that's interesting as well. For a spoiler alert, this is at rank 10. The killer is rank 10, and actually all 4 survivors are rank 10 too. I looked at the end game screen, and it was actually kind of beautiful. You don't see that a lot. You don't see a lot of like perfectly ranked games these days. Anyway, hold on. We're gonna back up. What the fuck's going on here? I'll take a look at your build. I see that you have the only add-on that matters, which is combat straps. So good job. Good job. That's the only add-on that freaking matters is combat straps, and you're running them. So good job. I see that you crouch here, but I'm not really sure why. Did you see a guy? I don't like, why did you crouch? Did you see a guy there? Was I seeing shit? Did I not see him? Did you see him and I didn't? No, that was just like the map rendering. So I guess you're just crouching to crouch. All right. We'll talk a little bit about. No, there's a person right there. I guess maybe you did see him. Maybe I'm just a fucking blind idiot. I don't know. Anyway, we'll talk about your add-ons and your build real quick. Okay, combat straps. I know I've said this in a previous video, but I'll say it again. Combat straps are ridiculous. The text for combat straps, I think all it says is slightly decreases the time it takes to crouch. That's what it says. But in reality, what it does is it decreases the time it takes to crouch and also uncrouch. And by slightly, they mean like fucking tremendously plus 10. Like, it's crazy. Like, it literally cuts it in half. It takes 2 seconds to crouch and uncrouch normally. With combat straps, it takes 1 second to crouch and uncrouch. That's a big deal. Most things that like reduce the time of things don't cut it in half. That's crazy. So I don't know what the hell is up with combat straps. Those things, like, the description is so wrong, it's unreal. So they're really good. Like, they are one of the best add-ons, if not the best add-ons for Pig, to be honest. Especially if you like mind gaming. And your other one is that's like Jigsaw's, I don't know, notebook paper or some shit. I don't know. I forget the name of it, but I know what it does. It makes the ambush charge a little bit faster. Like we actually just saw it right here. Like that's why the bar was yellow right here. So yeah, those are your add-ons. I still don't know how, like, was this just like a lucky guess or something? Like, I know you saw her right here, but like, I don't know how you knew she was there. Either way, you got a hit on her. Also, your perks, you're running Thrill Ruin and Barbecue Sloppy, which is interesting. This is Halloween update, so healing takes forever. How did you miss that guy? Hello? This is also kind of quiet. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. How'd you miss that guy? What's going on here? I didn't turn it up too loud, did I? Really weird, like, pathing you take right here, but, you know, actually, it's really not weird pathing. That was just like, is this just console? I feel like every time I review console play, like, this always happens. You go to, like, swing at people that are right in front of you, and it's just like, derp, and then they're just, like, gone. Like, it kind of looks like you track them sort of okay. Like, I don't get how, I don't know, man. I feel like every time I watch console, people just whiff their M1s all the time. Sorry, they're not M1s on console. They whiff their right triggers on console, and it always like half the time it feels like they shouldn't. You know what I mean? Okay, you get the down. This is interesting because they broke your totem. When were they working on that? How long ago? Hold on. When did they start working on that? Like, you're running Thrill Ruin. You're committing 2 perks. Right now they started doing it. Like, you saw that explosion. You need. Okay, see, this is why I don't run Thrill the Hunt plus other totems, is because I feel like if you're gonna commit 2 of your totem spots, 2 of your perk slots to like Thrill plus another totem, you're basically committing your build to like protect the totems, you know? Like, you can't really run Thrill Ruin and then just ignore your totems, you know? Because then why would, like, at that point, you might as well just run Ruin. Like, why even run Thrill, you know? I guess just to make him cleanse it for a little bit longer. Like, it's just not worth it, you know? If you're going to be taking 2 of your 4 perk slots, like half your perk slots for your totems, you need to be protecting them, you know what I mean? And, like, the explosion happened over there, but you committed to this chase instead. And, like, you got the down eventually, which is cool or whatever. I feel like if you're going to run Thrill the Hunt, Hex Ruin, you should be protecting your totems, you know? Like, you get this down, but then they break Thrill. Like, at least it was Thrill and not Ruin. If it was Ruin, that would suck even more. But you still have Ruin up now, so, you know, maybe they'll take a while to find it or something. I don't know. But still, like, it sucks. Like, now you're down one of your perks. You throw a hat on her, and then you are going to go check on Ruin, maybe? I mean, they wouldn't be on it yet, because if they were, you would have got a notification. Your Thrill just broke. Like, your Thrill of the Hunt literally just broke a second ago. Like, if they were working on that, you probably would have got a notification. I guess you're creeping on it just in case to see if there's anybody that's nearby it. But at this point, you might as well just hook the guy, you know, to be honest. So you should have just thrown him on a hook. Instead, you had him, and you started walking around, and then you're looking around, and then you're going back. He might have crawled away, though. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like he crawled away. It always surprises me how far people can get, man. It never, ever, ever ceases to amaze me. Okay, there you go. You found her. That was a little laggy. The fuck? All right, so you pick her up, carrying her to a hook. Take her to a Halloween hook. Fill your vial. Fill your vial. Get your skins. Hell yeah, dude. Take her over. Don't get back. Oh, no. Okay, no one has DS. There's no obsession. That's awesome. No decisive strike. Sweet. You filled your vial. You did it. Easy vial, dude. Easy vial. No matter what happens, you're the real winner here. You're the real... Okay, so you hook her. Did you even look for your barbecue? Like, wait, what just happened? Like, you hooked her, and then, like... You got 4 seconds where you can see auras, man. Turn around and look. You don't even look at all. Like, the whole 4 seconds the barbecue's active, you're, like, looking at your totem. Turn around and look, my dude. You're wasting a perk slot here. Yeah, I don't even, like, I don't know where anyone is. Like, that's the beauty of barbecue and chili, is that after you hook someone, if they're across the map, you know where they are. And if they're not across the map, you'll know because you won't see any auras. But you don't look, and then you come back. You look like you were trying to hit the Neo off hook, and then this Kate, like, Secret Service, Mr. President, get downed him. And then she camped God Palette. Feels rank 10, man. But right here, like, you could have swung through this. Guaranteed right here, you swing, she goes down. Just for the record, this is another reason why I tell people to not respect pallets and just swing through them. Like, right here, you swing at this pallet. She is so slow to drop this. Like, if you would have just ran in swinging, like, if you would just, like, right here, swung, she would not have dropped that in time. You would have got a hit for sure. 100%, she would have went down. Chase over, one of the strongest pallets, if not the strongest pallet in the map, gone. Either way, the pallet's still gone, but I mean, you could have had her down. She runs these T-walls. Yikes, that lunge was pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Is that guy's name Cucklord? Nice, dude. You downed Cucklord. Good job. Gonna throw a hat on him. All right, pick him up. Is this PC play, but with a controller? Because on the console, don't you have to, like, pick a name that's not taken by other people? Can you have Cucklord as your name on console? I feel like maybe this is PC play, but you're just playing with a controller. Wait, you're not even playing with a controller. Wait, what? Why did I think this was a controller play? Do I have to? Am I an idiot? Do I even edit this out? Do I just let you guys know how much of an idiot I am? I think I'm just gonna let you guys know how much of an idiot I am. Why did I think this was on? What? The fuck is wrong with me? Why did I think this was a controller? Okay, I'm an idiot. You know what, chat? Just never mind. Okay, so, like, this whiff in the beginning then was just a whiff. Like, the whiff on the Neo was just a whiff. Oh my god, my whole life is a lie. I'm gonna leave. Okay, whatever. Regardless, you down Cucklord. You got old Cucklord. You put a hat on him. You pick him up. I am so disappointed in my stupidity right now. Okay, you throw him on the hook, please. Okay, you're looking for barbecue this time. I like it. Your hex ruin's still up, which is good too. I guess you're gonna hover around the hook because you think they might be nearby. See some scratch marks. He's right there. You get your ambush hit. Wow. All right, then you chase him down. Up onto the hill and following the scratch marks. I mean, there's nothing really to say here. You're just kind of chasing him around the map. Where'd he go? Tracking through this map is fucking miserable, man. Like, I literally can feel your pain right now because tracking is just awful. They got rid of your ruin. That was a weird miss. What was that? What the hell just happened? You just like... Did you get like fat shamed? Did you get stuck? What the fuck just happened right there? I think that was like a game bug. Like it looked like you like got stuck on nothing for a second. Like you went to lunge at him and it was just like no, and you got stuck on some bamboo or something. I think that was just unlucky. But then you catch him right after anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, it didn't really matter. If you would have got to a pallet right there or something, that would have sucked. All right, you throw your hat on him too. You're just handing out hats left and right. It's interesting the strategy with Pig with the hats. Like you could just throw out all your hats right away. You can, like a lot of people try to save their hats for endgame, right? Because if you throw a hat on a guy, like after they get all the gens done, then you know the only way they can leave is through hats. They can't leave through the gate without dying. But you know, putting hats just throughout the match is good too because it slows down the game a little bit. You know, as Monto would say, it just slows the game down a little bit. And you know, that's fine too, dude. Yeah, however you want to use them, it's fine. You're kind of just handing them out like candy, which is totally cool. Slowing down the game. You're tracking somebody while crouched. This is a waste of time. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is a waste of time. Like, you move so much slower while you're crouched that like you could be standing up and chasing this guy, and you like sure he doesn't have a heartbeat right now, so maybe you'll like creep up on him when he's not when like maybe he won't notice you. I don't know. We'll see. Like maybe you'll get a free down for this. Oh, never mind. You're actually a genius. I take it back. I didn't realize that you were chasing the guy with the hat on. I thought you were just chasing some random guy. This is actually really, really smart. Never mind. Never mind. I instantly, dude, this is the worst review ever. I'm making so many mistakes myself. Okay, so what you did is you crouch followed him the whole way to the box. You knew he was on the box. You got fucking robbed here, by the way. You got robbed once again. You came up, you uncrouched with combat straps. And then you went to like pull her off the box, which you should have got. This should be a, like why this isn't a pull off is so weird. I don't understand. Nice tattoo, Kate. That's pretty good looking. Anyway, yeah. And then what? My video's not playing now. Yeah, that sucks, man. You should have got a grab off there. It's pretty unfortunate, and it just didn't give it to you. You like hit the wall instead. It seems like you're playing on a low frame rate. I think that's another reason why I thought it was console. It feels like the frame rate's like low. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like that's what's, like, causing you to fuck up these hits. It seems like you're, like, going to do something, and then it just, like, jitters a little bit, and then you're, like, doing something else. Either way, you caught her pretty quickly. She still has her hat on. You're going to pick her up and throw her on a hook. This should be her second hook, so... Nothing really that crazy going on here. Just walked right through a pallet. No fucks given. That was scary, man. If there was someone there, that could have got real bad. But no fucks given from you. Okay, you're gonna crouch. You saw them on barbecue and chili, so you're gonna try to sneak up on them. You probably could have waited another minute to crouch, to be honest with you. Like your terror radius is 28 meters. This Pig, you crouched at like 40 meters right there or some shit, maybe even more. This is something that you might already know, or maybe you don't. I think you already know because of that box. But you can uncrouch with combat straps, and you actually won't have a heartbeat until like a whole like second after you uncrouch. So if right here, if instead of ambushing, if you like if you just run in uncrouching, you might be able to get a gen pull if they're not looking, you know? Maybe. It's a very like if they're looking at the doorway, then you won't, you know, they'll be able to react in time. But maybe you just wanted deviousness points. Maybe you have a daily. I don't know. But either way, you went for the ambush, which is fair. I mean, it's fair. You still got a hit, right? It's just you have a slight chance to get a gen pull if you go for the uncrouch. And, you know, at worst case scenario, you still get a hit. So no biggie, though. You still get a hit. This guy dead hard's like in the wide open, and then you randomly miss that. The hell is going on? The hell am I looking at right now? Like, this guy dead hard's... Well, I guess that wasn't that early. Right here, like, you just, like... I don't know. You were like anticipating a spin or something. Like, I think you were like anticipating a 360. So you like wiggled with your swing. All you had to do was hold M1 and he was dead. All you had to do was lunge. Anyway, you missed that one, but then you swing again. I guess you were anticipating a 360 that didn't come through. But either way, you down him. And you take him over to this hook right meow. I think that's this guy's first hook. Are you saving your last hat now? I don't know if maybe you're saving your last hat for endgame or what's going on, but you're gonna crouch walk around some more. See, with Pig, I'm always so torn between crouch walking around because, you know, you're stealthy and you can sneak up on people, but then you also have such slow movement, man. Like, you go so slow. And if survivors see you crouch walking around and then, like, hide from you, your FOV is so shitty that it's hard to see them. You're looking around this gen, there's no one there, so you kick it. They still have 4 gens left, so that's pretty good, man. I mean, I guess this is rank 10. This dude just, like, crouching in a bush. That was a pretty good find. He was just crouching there, just chilling. Just chilling. Yeah, nod your head at it. Yeah, Jake. Try to hide from me, boy. I don't fucking think so. Gonna see if he has dead hard, which is a smart play. Seeing if he has dead hard before you swing. If you try to rush a swing and then sometimes you get dead hearted, so you like waited to see. Once he started vaulting, you knew he didn't, so you downed him, so good play. There's a hook right beside you. You're gonna chuck him up there. He's now dead on hook. So he's dead on hook, and I think the Kate is now dead on hook after he gets unhooked anyway. And I think the other 2 are not, right? So pretty good game so far, man. You got like what, like 6 hooks. Like this is going, and there's only 4 gens left. How does this end up going badly? How does this go badly? What happens here? This guy gets unhooked. Coming back. Looking around. See, I'm still bummed out about Ruin Thrill. Like you're a 2 perk pig now, you know? And it's a bummer because you could have had like Whispers. You could have had so much more stuff if you didn't do like Ruin Thrill and then let your perks go right away. Who's right there? Did you not see him? Wait. Was that him? Was that him or was I seeing stuff? Maybe I was seeing shit. Yeah, I guess I was seeing shit. I thought I saw a Prestige Jake, man. Never mind, I'm hallucinating. I could have sworn I saw a Jake there. It might be because it's a little bit pixely. That gen's almost done, but you leave it, or you're pretending to leave it. They finish a gen over there. I think you're like trying to find whoever's here. You're gonna kick it instead. See, this again would be a great time to have Whispers because you would know for sure if they're still here or not. Like they might not even be here. You might just be wasting all your time. They might be long gone and you're just wandering around here fucking dicking around for no reason, you know? This is why I always trust Whispers so hard. But you leave and you're still looking. Oh man, is this how this goes bad? Do you just struggle to find people? Okay, those scratch marks, if they're not like immediately right here. Okay, never mind, you found him. I was about to say, if they're not immediately right there, like if you see scratch marks like that, let me back it up. If you see scratch marks like that, like right here, like you come up and you see these scratch marks, if they're not like right here in the immediate area, it's pretty safe to assume that these scratch marks were them going from here to here, right? Like it's either them going from here to here or from here to here. Like it's either left to right or right to left. So if you go to the right and check, like you can look around quick, like they would probably be like right here in this corner or like at this pallet, you know, like they would be like right here somewhere. And if they're not, it's pretty safe to assume that they're the other way, which you figured out your own. So I don't really need to tell you that, but that's definitely a thing. And you hit him, and you're chasing this guy down. Ba-na-na-na. This guy is dead hard. See if you remember. Looks like you do. He didn't even use it. What? Hello? Hello, Dwight? You all right, bud? You all right? I mean, he had dead hard, I remember. I guess he didn't want to get baited, so he was waiting, and then he like baited himself by not wanting to get baited. Okay, there's 2 people on that. Yeah, target acquired. Yeah, go get him. Go get him, slugger. Now that Dwight's dead on hook, I think the Nia is the only person that's not dead on hook now. So you've 2-hooked quite a bit of people, but you need to get a kill. See, good. See, I think that's what you should have did at Shaq. That was a good play, though. You got to hit on him. Get a hit on the Jake. Applying Sloppy Butcher to multiple different survivors is really good. Nice. I like the fact that you didn't break the pallet because he didn't bother to play it. If you would have stayed at the pallet, then you need to break it. But the fact that he didn't stay at the pallet means that you don't have to break it. But I think he might have turned around and went, no, he went over here. So yeah, that was really smart to not break it. You kind of lost him with tracking. But again, this fucking map, family residence, is so hard to track people that like, I don't blame you. You know? Where the fuck did he go? Okay. Let me back it up here. I mean, my guess is he's like around this pallet loop. Like, I don't see where else he would go aside from around the pallet loop. But you kind of check there. I think he's still just circling the pallet loop, maybe with Iron Will. Like, where the hell else does he go? He can't go anywhere else here, right? Is he in the locker? Are you gonna check the locker? How do you lose this guy? What? He has to be there. There's no way, dude. Oh man, I would have not left that. I would have stayed. Damn, you were like, fuck that Nia. I want this Dwight. Wait. Now you see the Kate? Okay. That was interesting targeting. So you ignored the Nia to go to the Dwight, and then you ignored the Dwight to go to Kate. I guess you're just trying to get the fastest kill possible, which isn't crazy. That's not crazy to do. The Neo was not dead on hook. The Dwight was, and so is this Kate, and she was injured. So I guess you just went after the fastest possible kill, which you got. I mean, so good play. I mean, interesting targeting, but I mean, it ended up working out pretty well. So good job, man. You got a kill. Now they're down to 3 rather than 4, which helps you a lot in the long run. If you can get another kill on one of these guys that are dead on hook, like this Dwight, that would be ideal. I don't know how you missed that, man. Oh, and they get all the gens done. How do you miss that, though, dude? Like, actually, how do you miss this? Like, I'm not even saying, like, trying to insult you. I actually just don't know how that even misses. Like, you're running up, like, you just lunge. Like, right here, you just lunge. You lunge at this Dwight. I guess you were, like, waiting to see if you can get a grab. But even right here, you just lunge to the right. And then the Dwight gets injured. You hit him with your blade, and he gets injured. I don't get... You, like, turned, like... It seems like sometimes when you swing, you just, like... It seems like you like with your mouse, you just do this. Like you just like like you just like you're trying to like I don't know, like I guess wave your thing in like a cone in front of you or something. But that's not really how it works. You need to like track them, you know? Either way, they do all the gens. The injured dude had adrenaline. You smack this Nia, and what the fuck? She dead-hearted. Goes to the pallet. You go around it. And that was not the greatest. Okay, this was like one of the... This is an opportunity... Okay. This is one of the only times that respecting pallets is actually good. On a pallet like this, where it has a really small side and a big side, if you could actually predict the pallet vault correctly, you could actually respect the pallet like this and then get into a good position right here. Right here, you needed to like predict this vault. You needed to like come around, predict this vault, and meet her on the other side. But instead, you do like this super late swing. Like that was so late that you swung there. And then she ends up getting away. You could have easily had her down there if you would have predicted that vault. You played it sort of good by respecting the pallet, and then you kind of just fucked it all up. Oh, she's dead here, though. Okay, she got way too greedy for the loop there. Are you going to hat her? Okay, good. She's the only person that's not dead on hook. And you could hook her, man. Because she's the only person that's not dead on hook. So that might actually be a good hook. But instead you don't. You leave her on the ground and then you're looking around for the other people. Looks like they're not at that gate. Are they? Oh, that gate just opened. I just saw it open. Feels bad, dude. Pepe hands in the chat. Okay, this dude was trying to get some loot. He wanted that good loot. Trying to do some 360s for the montage. Trying to get them exit gate 360s. Chase him out. I guess you're gonna go back to the Nia now, right? Or you're gonna check on the other gate, I guess. Oh, they got the Nia up. All right. And they're on the run. Nia can't leave unless the other person leaves and let her gets hatch. You smack the Jake. So I like what you're doing here. You hit the Jake because... Wait, did he use a key? Wait. Did he use a key? Oh no. Okay, so your strategy here was like the Nia had a hat on, so she can't leave. So you chase the Jake, which is great. I see so many pig players that'll like chase the trap guy in this situation, and it's such a bad play because like the trap guy can't leave, right? Like you literally have them by the balls because they can't leave. You're free to chase this guy around as much as you want, you know? So I like the fact that you decided to chase him, but fucking unlucky, dude. This Jake had a key. That's so unlucky. I didn't even see the key in his hand. He runs right over to hatch, pops it open, jumps in. Yikes, dude. And even right here, you could have got it. I feel like you were just so surprised. You were like, son of a bitch. You're like, darn it. Snap of the finger, slap of the knee, son of a bitch. But like even right here, you could have got this grab. She kind of just like YOLOs into this. Like, this was a really dumb play by this knee, I'm going to be honest. If you just walked forward and tapped M1 rather than lunging at her, you could have grabbed her out of this. Like easily right there, you could have grabbed her out of it. For the record, the way that works, as far as like grabbing out a hatch, you just have to be like right up against them, like right up against hatch, and then just tap M1 while they're jumping in. You can't like lunge from far. Like if you lunge, like if you're far away and you hit M1, it'll just swing or you'll lunge into them. So that's what happened. You like got a hit on her. You could have grabbed her and killed her. But either way, I mean, the key play was just unlucky, you know? Fucking sucks to lose to a key, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, man? GG. And yeah, man. I mean, that wasn't a terrible game. Like you played that really well. Like you only got 1 kill, right? But like look at all these fucking blood points you got, man. Look at all these goddamn blood points you got. You're rich, dude. You're rich. 66K in this game, man. You pipped. I mean, yeah, man. This was a great game. This was a super good. I know that like you didn't 4K, which is unfortunate, and probably the way that you could have 4K'd was maybe by getting kills sooner. Like you played it great. Like there's definitely some things you could have done, right? You could have tried to protect your totems more to try to make the game last longer. There was like a lot of different situations where you like lost people that you could have, you know, kept track of them. And you also could have I mean, as much as I hate to say it, tried to get like a kill early. Like the first kill came really late. Like you kind of 2-hooked everybody and then got a kill like really late, right? Like, if you kill someone earlier, then, you know, it's definitely a lot better. I love how you say this is going on YouTube. Is this going on both of our YouTubes? Hell yeah, dude. Double YouTube content. Hell yeah. Anyway, I love the fact that you're a good sport. GG's all around. Yeah, man. That was a pretty good game. Like, I can tell you definitely know what you're doing for the most part. Like, you made some minor slip-ups. I mean, you didn't make a slip up bigger than me. I thought this was console nurse console nurse. See, I'm still fucking up. I'm gonna go ahead and say that it's late at night right now while I'm recording this, and that's my excuse for messing up words so much. I'm just gonna leave this unedited with all my mistakes so you guys can laugh at me if you want. I literally called this console play because I didn't even realize. I don't know why the fuck I thought console has left control. But anyway, either way, it was pretty good. There was definitely some minor mistakes I pointed out, but generally speaking, this is pretty good gameplay. You definitely are decent with Pig, I can tell. And I don't know if this was rank reset or what, but I assume you're probably rank 1 because you play this pretty good. You're definitely a little bit to work on, but you play it really good. And I enjoyed reviewing it, man. Thank you for submitting. And that's going to be it for this review. Thank you, guys. All right, guys, that was it for the review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember that you guys can submit footage yourself by joining the Discord that's linked below and sending me a DM with a unlisted YouTube video of your footage. Make sure that the quality of the video is good and that the gameplay is bad so that I have something to talk about. And other than that, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to sub to the channel if you guys like the content and want similar stuff. And I hope you guys all have a good rest of your night. I'll see you guys later. I'll see ya later. I'll see ya.